Hello everyone, I hope you're well. For today's performing arts task, we are going to continue practicing our new rhythms of ta and tt. Remember that ta, this symbol here, means one sound on a beat, and tt, this symbol here, means two sounds on a beat. Let's do a little bit of practice to remind ourselves what these sound like. Can you please read along with me, saying the rhythms that you see? Bonus points if you can clap the rhythm as well as saying it. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Excellent. Let's try another one. You ready? 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Let's try one more. Remember to try clapping as well as saying 1, 2, here we go. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Let's try one more. Clapping as well as saying 1, 2, here we go. Ti, 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 ta, ta. And lucky last one. 1, 2, here we go. Ti, 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 ti. Were there any tas in that last one? No, it was all TTs. I spotted. Today, we are going to try doing something called rhythmic dictation. Ooh. Rhythmic dictation is where we hear a rhythm and we figure out how to write it down, what each of the symbols will be and what rhythm names to give them. To warm up and get ready for some rhythmic dictation, I'm going to clap you a rhythm and I want you to clap and say it back to me. You ready? My turn, your turn. Here I go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Remember that when I point to you like this, that means it is your turn to copy back what you've heard. Let's try it again. My turn, then your turn. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Let's try another one. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, 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 ti. And how about this one? Ta, 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 ta. Nice job. I'm going to make it a little bit trickier now. What I'm going to do is just clap. I'm not going to say the rhythm names. For example, and what I want you to do is see if you can echo it back, figuring out what names to put in. So that one that I just clapped would be ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Let's try it, shall we? Here's my rhythm. If you said ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, you are correct. And very well spotted, that is the same rhythm we'd just done then. What about this one? If you said ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, thumbs up to you, you are correct. What about this one? 1, 2, here I go. If you said it was T, 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 all 4 TTs in a row, then you are correct. Well done. Now what we're going to try doing is writing down these patterns. Let's take a look at how to write down rhythms when we hear them. So I've got my exercise book here, and today we're going to do 3 rhythms. So I'm going to write 3 numbers down the side. Notice that I've left a bit of a gap between each one. I'm going to listen to the first rhythm, try saying it back to myself, and then once I'm sure what the rhythm says, I will write it down. So for example, if our first rhythm went, I would try saying that back to myself, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Yep, I'm pretty happy that's what it is. So then I would write down ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Make sure you are using these symbols, 1 straight line for ta, and 2 lines connected with a beam for TT. Then have a listen to the rhythm for the next pattern. Say it to yourself write it down. Listen to the next rhythm, say it to yourself and write it down. Remember that if you're not sure, you can always rewind the video to go back and listen again. Now that we've seen an example of how to complete a rhythmic dictation, let's try one for real. I'm going to clap you 3 different rhythms, and for each rhythm I will clap it 2 times, so you get a chance to hear what it sounds like again. Remember to try repeating it to yourself after you hear me clap it, before writing it down. Here is our first rhythm. Are you ready? 1, 2, here I go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Did you echo it back? Here it is one more time, the same rhythm. Once you know what it is, write it down on your page. 1, 2, here I go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Once you have written down that rhythm, let's move on to rhythm number 2. If you need a bit more time, remember you can always pause the video. Are you ready for rhythm number 2? Let's go. 1, 2, rhythm 2. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Here it is a second time. 1, 2, here I go. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Remember to write down what you heard. Now, for rhythm number 3, I'm going to put in a bit of an extra challenge. This time, I'm not going to say the rhythm names out loud, I'm just going to clap. I want you to see if you can figure out what to call each sound and write down what you heard. Here is rhythm 3 for the first time. 1, 2, here I go. Remember to try echoing back what you heard. Here it is a second time. 1, 2, here I go. Write down the rhythms that you heard on a page. Then click the Add Response button on SeeSaw, take a photo of the page where you've written down your rhythms and upload that to complete this week's task. Well done, happy listening.